Hi everyone, it's Kay Kaltop with Stamping to Share, and welcome to my video that is going to showcase my September 2020 kit to go. The kit to go this time around is Love of Leaves. So we'll be using the stamp set and the dies to make all of these beautiful cards. So I'm super excited about this kit, and I have so much to share with you. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to flip the camera down and we're just going to start talking about it, and then I'm actually going to do one of the cards that's in the kit. So give me just a second. All right, so this is the kit that you'll get when you get the basic kit. If you choose to, as I mentioned before, you can add in the stamp set or the dies or the bundles. But this is what the basic kit consists of. You'll receive it in, very protected by the way, in a priority mail padded envelope. And let's go ahead and pull this all out and see what you will get. So the first thing that you'll notice is you get some well-protected paper. So you will be getting 18 sheets of 6x12 paper, which is a half pack of the Gilded Autumn Specialty Designer Series papers. So let me show you what that looks like. So that looks like this, and I'll just flip through it real quick. It's absolutely gorgeous. So you will notice there are glimmers of gold and copper and kind of a champagne color throughout. And so this is the paper pack that we'll be working with throughout the kit. And it's just fantastic. So it's actually 12 6x12 sheets of paper. So just fantastic. I'm so excited to offer this. And then you will also get a half pack of the brushed metallic 6x12 paper. So it normally comes in a 12x12 set, but I have cut it in half to make it easier to ship to you. So it's basically a half pack. So you get kind of a champagne color, you get copper, and you get gold. Now mind you, this is not your regular foil paper because it has a brushed look to it. It is simply stunning, and it's one of those things that until you see it in person, you just truly can't appreciate it. So as I mentioned, all of the paper will be carefully packed and protected. So I'm going to just go ahead and slip this rubber band back on here because this is probably going to go out in somebody's kit. All right, so then the next thing you will notice is that you will also be receiving, and I have to pull it out here, the basket weave and metallic ribbon combo pack. So that looks like this, and it's all part of the cards that we're going to be making. And wouldn't you know, it just went on back order today, but I think we'll have it back in stock before the end of September, so that's okay. So this is what that looks like. It's kind of got the mint macaron look and then a copper look on this side. So again, you get both of these ribbons, and it's part of the basket weave and metallic ribbon combo pack. All right, so the next thing that you'll get are all of your card setups, and they were carefully put together into a cello bag, and so that protects them as they're shipped, so they're not like going to be all over the place when you open up your bag. And then you will get 8 card setups, so it will be 4 designs, 2 of each design. And this is the first design. It's the one that we're going to be putting together today. Let me give you a sneak peek of it. So it looks like this. Isn't it gorgeous? And then the inside is just a stamped leaf. But it's so beautiful, and you notice those dies have like a background die that gives little stitching along the top, which is really cool. And then let me show you these dies. These dies also have inside pieces which give a stitched look on the inside of the leaf. So I'll show you that when I show you all of the cards that we're going to make in this kit. All right, so then this is the second card. So we'll be using some die cut leaves. All of these are die cut for you, and it also includes all of your die cut papers, right down to the foil papers that we'll be using and the papers that come out of the Gilded Autumn Designer Series paper pack. And here's another one. This is a fancy one. I did do one fancy fold. So this also includes your PDF and all of the links to videos. So you will know exactly step by step how to put these cards together. And then here is the final set of cards. Now anytime there's a whole bunch of pieces, like you'll notice this one has 4 leaves, a couple of punch outs, and some other loose strips. Anytime there's a whole bunch of small pieces, I always put it in an additional cello bag so that you don't have to worry about losing those. All right, so that is the card setup. So I'm going to set those aside, but wait, there's still more in this pack. Another thing that you'll find in this pack of paper, or in this card kit, is a Happy Stamper token. So if you order at the $50 level, you will get a Happy Stamper token from me, and when you have 10 tokens, you will get a free stamp set of your choice. And there's more. So you will also get, in the basic card kit, 3 throwback cards. So I just grabbed 3 cards, and I'm going to open them up and show you what I mean by throwback. It means they're non-current product, but still super cute. You will also receive, as part of the $50 kit, oh, and I have this tagged on, I actually glue dotted this to one of the cards so that we wouldn't lose it during shipping. But you will get 1/3 of a pack of the metallic pearls. So that is cool because it's going to help you with one of the cards that we're putting together in this pack. So when you take off the ribbon, you can see here's one of the throwback cards. It's a cute little baggie that's cut in half, and then, or actually it's folded in half, and it's a place for a gift card. So that'll be really handy for Christmas. Now these will vary. These are the ones that are in this particular pack, but you're just going to get 3 throwback cards. So I don't know what they're going to be. Here's one that says, "Oh darling, you are fabulous." And this one looks like a Thanksgiving one. It says "Give thanks." So that would be a good one to send at Thanksgiving. So like I said, you'll get 3 throwback cards along with 1/3 of a pack of the metallic pearls. So really fun. I'm so excited. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and I'm going to make one of the cards for you. So now this will actually be part of the card kit with a link to this video with the PDF. When you receive your card kit, you'll get the PDF also, which will be emailed to you, and then links to each of the cards as I make them. So this is the first card that we're going to be making. So let me go ahead and grab the supplies, and we'll do this one right now so you can get a good idea of how this all works. So the first thing that you're going to need is some Cajun Craze cardstock. This is cut at 5.5 by 8.5, and then I've scored it at 4.25. So let me go ahead and fold this in half. I'm just going to burnish this down. Actually, I'm going to use my bone folder here. I want to keep this nice and flat. And then when you get your card kit, you will also receive your inside piece, which is a 4 by 5.25 inch piece of Very Vanilla. And we're going to go ahead and stamp this right away. So I have got some Cajun Craze ink. And then I've got my really pretty leaf image that I'm going to ink up. And then we're just going to stamp that leaf image down here in the lower left portion of that panel of Very Vanilla. Then we can take some Stamp and Seal adhesive, and on the back I'm just going to add a little strip of adhesive, and we're going to put this inside our Cajun Craze card panel here. So just make sure all 4 borders are nice and even. Then we have another panel, and we're going to be building everything onto this panel. So I'm going to set this aside because we aren't going to need it for a little bit because we want to build everything on this panel before we actually put it down onto the front of our card. So this again is Very Vanilla. It's 4 by 5.25. And I've gone ahead and I've run it through my die cutting machine and embossing machine, and I use this really fancy top here. So I'm going to hold it up to the camera so you can just see how gorgeous the stitching is. So you could put this on the bottom or on the top. You can use it actually in lots of different ways. It almost fits the long way. So you could cut that down just a little bit, and you could use that on a panel on a landscape card as well. So there's lots of different uses for this. It's really fun. Okay, so once you have this, the next thing you're going to do, let me bring the actual card into the picture here, is you're going to need some strips of Designer Series paper at the bottom. So again, this is the Gilded Autumn Designer Series paper, and again, it's part of your kit. And I'm going to show you how to magically place these so that they are always perfect and evenly spaced. You'll see how evenly spaced this is. I'm going to show you how to do that. It's all in the cutting. It's all in the magic of the number. So it has to be 1 1/4 inches to get it perfectly spaced on a 4 by 5 1/4 inch panel. So I cut these down because we only want a little portion of it here at the bottom. So this is 1 1/4 by 2 1/2 inches. And again, I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal, and we're just gonna put a little Stampin' Seal on the back of each one of these. And then we're going to put these right here on our card. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this first one here, and let me get a piece of, let me get a darker background here. So we want the stitching to the top, and then we're going to take this panel, and it's got pretty copper tones to it. And we're just going to set it down here in the lower right corner so that the right and the bottom are flush with our panel of Very Vanilla. All right, then we're going to take the other one, and this has gold tones through it. We're going to put it on the left side, same thing. We're going to make it flush to the bottom and flush to the left. So just get that on there and give it a press. Perfect. Then it's just a matter of centering this one. So this is our Cajun Craze panel, again with some beautiful copper in it. And we are going to set this in so that it is flush to the bottom. And then what you're going to do is, before you actually get it in there, you're going to make sure it's totally centered between the two mint macaron panels. And then there we go. And we have a beautifully, perfectly styled base to that front panel. The next thing we're going to do is use our ribbon. So I have some open here. Let me find them. Here we go. So what we want to do is we want to cut this just a little bit longer than the front of our card. So you will use the ribbon that is actually in your kit. So let me go ahead and get this prepared for you. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to use Scotch tape to attach this. So I just kind of put it right in the middle of the top panels here. See where that is? You just want to cover that up. So just kind of put it right in the middle. Grab some Scotch tape and tape that down. And do the same thing over on the other side. And then you're going to repeat the whole process with this copper ribbon. So that just goes right there, right over the top, right in the center. And again, just go ahead and tape that in. There. That looks fantastic. Don't worry if it bulges out a little bit in the front, because we're going to fix that right now. So the next thing you want to do is prepare your sentiment. So let me grab my sentiment here. I include the punch outs for you, and because this is a photopolymer stamp set, you can easily center this exactly where you want it. So we're going to use Early Espresso, and I'm going to ink up the sentiment. Now, if you choose not to get the stamp set or the bundle, don't worry, I'm sure you have plenty of sentiments that you can use that are in your stamp room. But this says, "I'm so glad you're in my life." So just stamp that right there in the center of that punch out. And the punch out is called the Tailored Tag Punch. So we're using it on 2 cards in this particular kit. Then we're going to make a really pretty border. So I've also got another punch out here of the Tailored Tag Punch, and we're just going to cut this in half. So this is Cajun Craze punched out. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring my silicone mat in here, and I'm going to add a little bit of our Stampin' Seal to the back. And then I'm just going to set this so that we have just a small little border at the top. and also at the bottom. So let me go ahead and do that over here. So you can see what I did here. I just cut it in half. I added some adhesive to the Cajun Craze pieces, and then you just put that on and you have your really pretty matted and framed punch out with your sentiment. So now to put this on your card, and this also is going to keep your ribbon from flopping, go ahead and add 2 dimensionals. And I'm going to just set them right here at the top and the bottom. And that is going to secure your ribbon so that if it's bulging out a little bit, no big deal. This is going to secure everything down. So then just go ahead and put your, just make sure that your sentiment is right there in the center of where the ribbon is, and then press down. And there you go. That looks so nice. So now we can go ahead and we'll put this on the front of our card. So I'm again going to use Stamp and Seal. Just a little bit through the center. And then we're going to put this onto our Cajun Craze card base. So again, just center it right in. All right, and there we go. So then you can just press it down and it looks fantastic. Now the last thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take our leaf cutout. Now we cannot give stamped images in our kit, so you will get a leaf cutout that looks like this. Now of course, if you have ordered the stamp set or if you got it as part of your kit, you can go ahead, stamp it on some very vanilla and fussy cut it, or use your die cuts if you also have those. But if you just have this, I'm going to show you that actually if you just put it on like this right over the top, look, that still looks very pretty. So you wouldn't even really have to do anything else with it. So what I'm going to do now is, again, we're going to take some dimensionals. So let me grab those dimensionals. And we are going to set dimensionals into these petals. Like so. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put it onto our card so that the stem is maybe about a ½ inch down from the vanilla panel there, and it can go just a little bit over, maybe just a little bit down. You don't want it too far over. You want to kind of keep it within the edges so that it doesn't poke out of your envelope. And there you go. So there's your completed card. Now, this kit also includes envelopes, and so that's really nice because then you can decorate the envelope if you want to. So there you are, and you'll be making 2 of them. All right, so would you like to see all of your kit options? Of course you would. So let me share that with you, and then I'll share you all the different cards that we're making. Right, here's all the information on the Stamping to Share card kit for September of 2020. The basic kit that I shared with you is $50. The add-on of the stamp set only, and then what we'll do when you do that particular option is we will take away the 1/3 pack of pearls and you'll get a full pack of metallic pearls. That option is $75. It also includes your Happy Stamper token. That is included starting at the $50 level, and you will also get it at the $75 level. And then another little perk for ordering at the $75 level is that in October, you will get my September gift of the month, which is the wonderful gems. So this is also out of our new August through December mini catalog from Stampin' Up. Okay, so that is the $75 add-on with just the stamp set. Let's say you have the stamp set and you just need the dies, or maybe you have plenty of stamp sets that will work and you just want the dies. So the dies, the add-on dies only, include the swap out, so you would get a full pack of metallic pearls instead of 1/3 of a pack, and that is a $100 kit. You will get 2 Happy Stamper tokens, and so that's kind of exciting. And if you choose to get the bundle, and this is what most of my customers like to do, is they will add on the Love of Leaves bundle. They'll get a full pack of metallic pearls, and they will get 2 Happy Stamper tokens, and they will get the add-on of the wonderful gems. Now at the $50, $75, and the $100 level, you will also get those 3 throwback cards that I mentioned, but if you order the bundle, you will get 5 throwback cards. So that's kind of exciting. It's always fun to have those cards already ready to go. All you have to do is sign your name and get them out the door. Finally, if you are a demonstrator and you're looking at this and you're thinking, but Kay, I have it all. Guess what? You can order the PDF only with the video links for $10. Now this is available to order through September 15th. And so be sure you contact me by the 15th and get signed up for your kit. Now let me go ahead and show you all the cards that we'll be making in this kit. So here's the first set of cards, and you guys got to see me do that today. The second set of cards look like this. Aren't they beautiful? And you've got the pine wood planks here in the background. You've got some of that gorgeous brushed copper metallic and the gorgeous gold gorgeous gold metallic that goes with this particular design. Then this next set of cards, this is the fun fancy fold. So it's quite a bit of stamping, and it's an offset gatefold. So it looks like this. You've got your thank you here, and then when you open it up, oh, look at that. It says your friendship is something I know I can count on. And then when you open it up again, you have your inside panel. So that is a really pretty and fun card that you will, of course, get a PDF for, of course, get the link to the online video. So it will all be there for you. So you'll know exactly how to put those together along with all the measurements and scoring and everything like that. And then here is the final set of cards, and this one uses that beautiful champagne paper that's all the leaves are cut and ready to go. And look how beautiful these gold metallic pearls go with this kind of a champagne paper. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. So I just had to throw those pearls in for you guys because I knew you would love them. And you'll be able to use them all season because who doesn't need gold pearls on a Christmas card? It's such a good idea. It's good for all fall cards and Christmas. So there you have it. You have all of the cards we're going to be making in this kit. I truly appreciate you, and I sure do hope that you will sign up for our Stamping to Share 2020 September Kit to Go, featuring the Love of Leaves along with the dies that go with that set. Talk to you soon, everyone. Bye-bye.